Today let us start with chapter 3 electrochemistry. Chemical energy converting into electrical energy is known as electrochemistry, which is electrochemical cell. It is used to convert the chemical energy into electric energy. Electrical energy produces a chemical change called electrolysis. Electrochemical cell. It is used to convert the chemical energy into electrical energy. There are two types of electrochemical cells. First is galvanic cell and other is concentration cell. Here is the galvanic cell. It is combination of two redox couple, that is half cell. Construction of galvanic cell, which is the first galvanic cell is known as Daniell cell, given by Daniell. Here you can see two beakers are there. In one beaker we have 1 mole of ZnSO4 solution, and in another beaker we have 1 mole of CuSO4, and in two beakers we have zinc rod. So we have a salt bridge and a circuit connecting two zinc rods. Here we can write the reactions like Zn undergoes oxidation to give rise to Zn2 plus 2 electrons. Here Cu2 plus 2 electrons give rise to Cu, that is reduction is taking place in this half cell. So salt bridge is a bridge between both the beakers, which is an inverted U tube containing inert electrolyte like KNO3, NH4NO3 in agar or gelatin. Only those salts can be used for which ionic velocities are same. Salt bridge is used to maintain the electrical neutrality and use it to complete the internal circuit. Now let us know about representation of galvanic cell. Here we have oxidation on the right hand side and reduction on the left hand side. So for above galvanic cell we can write the representation as Zn/Zn2 plus 2 slashes, then Cu2 plus /Cu. Now let us know an example question like Cu/Cu2 plus 2 slashes Ag plus Ag. Now write the cell reaction of the galvanic cell. Here we have anodic reaction, that is Cu solid, which gives rise to Cu2 plus 2 electrons, which is oxidization, and cathodic reaction. Here reduction is taking place, so 2Ag plus 2 electrons give rise to 2Ag. Here as you can see there is only one electron here in Ag plus, so we have to multiply the whole equation into 2. So we'll get 2Ag plus 2 electrons give rise to 2Ag. Here 2 electrons and upper 2 electrons in Cu2 plus will cancel together, and here we'll get final equation as Cu plus Ag to 2Ag plus give rise to Cu2 plus 2Ag. Now let us know about EMF cell or electromagnetic cell. EMF cell equal to cathode minus electrode anode. E cell equal to E0C minus E0A. Electrode potential equal to the tendency of metal to oxidize metal ions to get reduced when they are in contact with their own ions. Here you can see metal gives rise to m power n plus n electrons. Now measurement of electrode potential. Reference electrode is of two types: primary electrode, secondary electrode. Standard hydrogen electrode. Let us know about the standard hydrogen electrode. Here let us take a platinum wire which is erect and connect it with a platinum foil which consists platinum black and which is covered with a glass tube, and it has a leak point near where which we will allow hydrogen gas of 1 atom inside it. Now here we can see E0 the value of E0 is 0.0 V, volt, which resemble electrode is it can also act as anode or cathode. It can the hydrogen standard hydrogen electrode can act as anode as well as cathode. Here is the anodic reaction, that is H2 in gaseous state give rise to 2H plus 2 electron. Here E oxidation equal to 0.0 volt. Then cathodic reaction, here 2H plus 2 electrons give rise to H2 in gaseous state, where here E reduction equal to 0.0 volt. Here all the values are taken in a standard method. For example, temperature is taken as 298 Kelvin, atmospheric pressure is 1 atm, then concentration is 1 mole, and so E equal to 0.0 volt. Now let us know about measurement of electrode potential. Here we have two beakers, one beaker consists standard hydrogen electrode and other consists a zinc rod with 1 mole of ZnSO4 in it. We have a salt bridge and electrode connecting both zinc rod and standard hydrogen electrode. Now EMF equal to E naught cell equal to E naught C minus E naught A. Here they have already given that EMF equal to 0.76 volt. So 0.76 volt equal to E naught H plus slash H2 minus E naught Zn2 plus slash Zn. Here we know that the standard hydrogen electron has value 0. So 0.76 equal to 0 minus E naught Zn2 plus slash Zn. So value of E naught Zn2 plus slash Zn equal to minus 0.76 volt. Here we have an example question. They have given E naught Cu2 plus slash Cu equal to question mark. So we have to take here EMF of they have given that EMF equal to 0.34 volt. Here we have copper sulfate CuSO4 solution in one beaker and containing a copper rod. In other beaker we have standard hydrogen electrode, which are and copper rod and standard hydrogen electrode are connected with the circuit. And here we can see there is an ammeter which is connected through the circuit, which states the direction of the electrons. So the arrow showing this side, so that we can say electrons are moving in this directions. So we can consider that electrons are moving from standard hydrogen electrode to the copper rod. So we can say the CuSO4 is undergoing cathodic reaction. So E naught cell equal to E naught C minus E naught A. So 0.34 equal to E naught C minus 0. So E naught equal to 0.34 volt. So here we can see in both these examples we can find out the E naught of reduction or oxidation by standard hydrogen electrode if EMF is given. Now let us discuss about other topic known as electrochemical series. Arrangement of different electrons in increasing order of reduction potential is known as electrochemical series. Here we can see some type of table. Here we have standard hydrogen potential at middle, that is H plus electron gives rise to half H2 E naught equal to 0.0. So it is in middle. Above that we have all positive values, that is reduction, and below that we have all negative values, that is oxidation. Here you can see F2 plus E electron gives rise to F minus, electron value is 2.87 B, where Ag plus E gives rise to Ag Cu2 plus 2 electrons gives rise to Cu, whereas E not equal to 0.34. And here E not equal to negative below the H plus ions. And here they mention lithium Li plus electron gives rise to Li. E not equal to minus 3.02. So let us know about applications of electrochemical series. It is used to compare the oxidation and reduction power of the substance. The lower the value of electron reduction, stronger will be the reducing agent. Li is the strongest reducing agent. The higher the value of electron reduction, stronger will be the oxidation agent. F is the strongest oxidizing agent. So here we can say by this Li is strongest reducing agent, which is below hydrogen, last one, and above hydrogen, last top of the electrochemical series. The top one is fluorine, which is highest or strongest oxidizing agent. Now second point, use it to compare reactivity of elements. Metal, lower the E naught reduction, higher will be the reactivity. For example, let us take examples like copper, gold and silver. Here copper is greater than silver is greater than gold. Then in non-metal, higher the E naught reduction, higher will be the reactivity. Here we have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Then fluorine is greater than chlorine is greater than bromine, and bromine is greater than iodine. Then calculation of EMS. Here E naught cell equal to EC minus EA. Example question: Zn/Zn2 plus / Cu2 plus / Cu. Calculate the EMF of the cell if E naught Zn2 plus Zn equal to minus 0.76 volt and E naught Cu2 plus Cu equal to 10.34. Here EMF equal to E naught C minus E naught A. So E cell equal to 0.34 minus 0.76. We'll get 1.10 volt. Here another question. Construct a galvanic cell using half cell and also calculate EMF of cell. Here we have given A++ electron gives rise to A, where electron of reduction equal to minus 1.2 volt, and B++ electron gives rise to B. Here electron reduction equal to 0.8 volt. The lower value acts as anode. So here anode is minus 1.2 is the lower value. So A acts as anode, B acts as cathode. So E naught cell equal to 0.8 minus of minus 1.2, we will get 2.0 volt. Third, use it to predict feasibility of reaction at standard conditions. All those reactions which have positive EMF at standard conditions are feasible. Now let us see some examples. Predict the feasibility of reaction between magnesium and HCl. Here we have magnesium plus 2HCl gives rise to MgCl2 plus H2. If Mg is converting from 0 to plus 2, so it is oxidation which occurs at anode. Then H is converting from plus 1 to 0, which is reduction which occurs at cathode. So E cell equal to E naught C minus E naught A, 0 minus 0 minus of minus X value of V. So we'll get plus XV, so it is feasible at room temperature. If we get minus, it is not feasible. Then another question: can NiSO4 solution be stored in Cu vessel? So here Cu plus NiSO4 gives rise to Cu2 plus Ni. Cu is converting from 0 to 2 plus, oxidation anode, and Ni is converting from 2 plus to 0, reduction cathode. Here E naught cell equal to EC minus Ea equal to negative negative and positive. We will get negative, so it is not feasible. So the answer will be, we can store NiSO4 in Cu vessel because there is no reaction between them. Electrode potential. Electrode potential is independent of size of electron, surface area, where it depends upon nature of electrode, temperature, concentration of ion, and pressure if gaseous substance is given. Nernst equation: m power n plus n power e minus n electrons gives rise to m solid. E reduction: E equal to E naught minus 2.303 RT by NF log m power m solid minus n power n plus. Here R equal to 8.314 JK mole inverse. Then T equal to 298 Kelvin. N equal to number of electrons. F equal to 96500 Coulomb. So we can write E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by n log 1 by m power n plus. If single electrode is given, metal n plus, Zn 2 plus, calculate the electrode potential if Zn rod dipped in 0.1 Zn 2 plus, where reduction value is 0.76 volt. Here Zn 2 plus 2 electrons gives rise to Zn. E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by n log 1 by Zn 2 plus. Here E equal to minus 0.76 minus 0.06 by 2 log 1 by 0.1. E equal to minus 0.76 minus 0.03 log 10. We will get log 10 equal to 1, so E equal to 0.79 volt. Gas electrode. Here we have given plumbum equal to is to H2 H plus. 2H plus E electron gives rise to H2 gas. E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by 2 log pH2 by H plus power 2. H plus E electron gives rise to half H2 gas. E equal to E naught minus 0.059 by 1 log pH2 power half plus by H2 plus. Example problem: calculate the oxidation potential of hydrogen electron if H plus equal to 0.1 mole. H plus E electrons give rise to half H2 gas. E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by 1 log pH2 by H plus power half, 0 minus 0.06 log 1 by 0.1. E equal to minus 0.06 log 10 equal to minus 0.06 volt. Another example: calculate reduction potential of chlorine electron if Cl2 gas 5 atm is blocked in a solution of 0.1 kCl. They have given the E naught value equal to 1.36 volt. Here half Cl2 plus 2 electrons give rise to Cl minus, Cl2 plus 2 electrons give rise to 2 Cl minus. E equal to E naught minus 0.059 by 591 by 2 log Cl minus by PCl2 power 2. E equal to 1.36 minus 0.03 log 0.1 by 5 power 2. E equal to 1.36 minus 0.03 log 10 to the power of minus 2 by 5. E equal to 1.36 minus 0.03 log 10 power minus 2 minus log power 5. Then E equal to 1.36 minus 0.03 minus 2 of minus 0.7. We will get minus 1.3 minus 0.03 minus 2.7. E equal to 1.43 volt. pH calculation. pH equal to minus log H plus electrons give rise to half H2. E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by 1 log pH2 half by H plus. E equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by pH. So E equal to 0.059 pH. pH equal to E by 0.05091. Work done by electrochemical cell. Work done equal to EMF into charge flow. So work equal to E cell into NF E cell. Delta G equal to minus work. Delta G is known as free energy. Delta G equal to minus NF E cell. So delta G naught equal to NF minus NF E naught cell. At equilibrium, E cell equal to 0, so delta G equal to 0, but delta G naught is never equal to 0. Delta G naught equal to minus NF to 2.303 kT by NF, so NF cancel, log Kc, so delta G is finally minus 2.303 kT log Kc. Example, calculate work done by given cell. Here Cu/Cu2 plus Ag plus Ag, E naught Cu2 plus by Cu2 equal to 0.34 volt, and here Ag equal to 0.8 volt. So delta G equal to minus NF E naught cell. Anode equal to V naught Cu gives rise to Tu2 plus 2 electrons. Cathode 2 Ag plus 2 electrons give rise to Ag. So E cell equal to E naught C minus E naught A equal to 0.8 minus 0.34 equal to 0.46. We'll get delta G naught equal to minus 88780 joule. Then calculate decrease in free energy for given reaction. Al plus O2 gives rise to 2Al2O3. E cells equal to 0.5. So delta G equal to minus NF E naught, minus 4 into 3 into 96500 into 0.5 joule. We'll get minus 101.3250. So we have completed the electrochemistry chapter. Thank you.